First time watching Better Call Saul, Season 5, Episode 9? Yes, Bad Choice Road. Let's get into it. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Affan, and welcome to my channel. We're moving on pretty swiftly with this show. This is the penultimate episode of this Season 5, and this is the penultimate season of this show. The next season is the last one, so yeah, very much looking forward to it. Now then, a little bit of a recap. In the previous episode, Saul becomes a friend of the cartel, or should I say a bagman to the cartel. He's a bagman anyways. And Mike and Saul has quite a journey through the desert, and it's quite intense, and it's not over. We are left wondering how it is going to end. The threat, or the apparent threat, has been eliminated, although the desert itself is quite a threat. So how exactly is that going to go down? We're gonna find out. We also had Kim and her extremely large grande cajones, because she confronts Lalo. Lovely. I don't think that was a great move, but she made it. And so now she's part of this whole thing. And as Nacho said, you're in Davison, Maine bottle drink. That's not what he said, but I'm paraphrasing, of course. Now, something that I found interesting was that Lalo did not trust Nacho with the 7 million. And the previous episode actually talked that maybe, perhaps, Lalo knows already that Nacho is onto something. And then him laughing when he looks at the Los Perros Hermanos burning down and telling Saul that you won't get it. I'm like, is he onto Nacho? Does he know Nacho is snitching on him? And then he later says that I cannot trust him with 7 million, or he's gonna run. Does he know that he wants to run? Does he know the whole thing? And he's just dragging us along, having a laugh at our expense? Could be, who knows? So let's just get into this episode without any further ado. Here we go. Oh. The desert heat and the comforts of home. Lovely. Nice parallel. And she's back to smoking away. Fishy. Wow. Wow. Ooh. He's got fresh OJ. She's got fresh tap water. Outlaw Justice. Jack Hoxie? Hoxel? I don't know. Hoxie, I think. You know, seeing Jimmy that's like tanned and sunburned reminds me of a certain politician.
Jimmy?
Oh my goodness. That was so good. She like jumped, you know what I mean? And hearing his voice. Wow. You know, sometimes the shortest intros are the most effective ones. That's like one of the shortest intros that I've seen in the show so far, and bravo, man. Very effective. The American flag. He often wears them ties and stuff like that.
Definitely no one official. Bodies, trucks, it's all still there.
Oh, his skin? Is that like a
And the one who followed you will be damn lucky if we ever find that guy.
condition or something? It's like so many spots.
Don't go to sleep yet. You gotta work on your story.
Or is it because of the desert? But he normally has them too. Just not that exaggerated, I suppose.
De Guzman. Jorge.
7 million in cash.
$7 million?
Yep.
Wow. They're in the cartel business now.
Your client has $7 million.
In cash.
Where'd
In
it come from?
cash. Your ass.
It's not for me to ask where a client gets his money.
Exactly.
And just who exactly is your client?
Your mom. That's very much sus.
This is extra.
Hey, he's out. Wait. I was thinking it would be less. They had a lot of extra cash. Maybe he was expecting to lose some cash.
Broke down about 6 miles from the pickup site.
Car trouble. You didn't just hitchhike?
I thought of that, but, you know, with $7 million in cash, I was kind of afraid who might pick me up. I didn't think it was worth the risk. I walked north. Probably not the smartest move, but after a night lost in the desert, I made it.
That was the right call. You did good, huh?
Anyway,
His whole body sunburnt.
7 mil, it really set up a huge flare. They're looking into you.
Yeah.
Listen, by the time these dipshits figure it out,
Yeah, he'll be long gone. Yep.
long gone, man.
He's not American. He's not staying in America. Yeah, he's Mexican. He's from Mexico. What are they going to do? Well, it's still part of North America, so they can go after him in Mexico, actually.
Big things. Friend of the cartel, right?
Right.
Right. My cousins, they pay you? Perfecto. So make sure you buy something nice for the wife. Man, she's a looker, huh?
Oh, yeah, she is. And a keeper.
Yeah, the güera, man. She came by to see me. Hey, nice job, eh? I mean, for somebody who marries that far up, bien hecho, man.
Respect. And he did marry very high up. Yeah. Yeah. Your wife came to him worried for you, and now she's in the game. Yep. And you told Mike, by the way, that you told your wife, so she's very much in the game.
You need to go to an emergency room.
So that extra money was for him, the 100K, I suppose. Okay, cool.
Come on, you're gonna get in this bath, though. It'll help your skin.
What is this, cream of wheat?
Oatmeal. It's an oatmeal bath, anti-inflammatory. It'll help your sunburn.
Wait, what? That's a real thing? I mean,
Temp okay?
Yeah, it's good.
I've been using oatmeal wrong all this time. I'm eating it. I'm supposed to rub it all over me.
Can't believe you walked through the desert alone for 36 hours.
All by myself. Is there anything you want to tell me?
About?
Lalo? You saw Lalo?
Yeah. Jimmy, short of going to the police, Lalo was the only lead I had to figure out.
Kim,
what
you have
happened.
to stay away from people like Lalo.
Jimmy.
You don't see Lalo. I see Lalo, okay? I'm in the game, you're not in the game.
What? I was at the MDC surrounded by guards like any lawyer visiting a client. Okay?
What about now here?
I was worried about you.
And I'm worried about you. Kim, when I was out there, I didn't think I was gonna make it. I was that close to giving. The only thing that kept me going
Was you. I have people.
was knowing that you were here. So,
Okay.
People waiting for me.
Hello again.
Well, but Lalo might see you again. And he was really impressed, so he might actually see you. I mean, the thing, yeah, well, I mean, if they really want to find out about her, they're gonna, you know what I mean? So, like, it's fine. I'm overreacting.
Was it worth it?
go look in the bag.
You know, whenever I do something strenuous and come out at the other end, I'm always, like, I obviously don't want to do it again, but I'm like, you know what? I'm glad I did it, because now I know I can. Yeah. Bagman! And he's got the mug with the bullet hole. Yeah. And now she knows. I am. Oh, she sees it. That's what it's all about? Really?
Same symbol I saw on a job back east, the Colombian gang.
Draw it for me.
Like, I mean, obviously he did it for the money, but like, I mean, I don't know. Expecting maybe a bit more than just money. It's Wonder Woman. No, not Wonder Woman. Black Widow.
These men were hired.
By who?
Juan Bolsa?
Our colleague has been released by the American.
That is good news. But coming south, you say?
That's correct. Forfeiting bail is the only way to assure he remains out of prison.
Well then, all will be returning to normal. And I trust your run of bad luck will be behind you.
Bad luck?
The DEA, the fire, the arrests. My hope is that it's over.
Oh, okay. So Lalo is putting hurdles in his way, in Gus's way, and Gus makes money for himself, but also for Bolsa and Eladio, and so it's indirectly affecting them.
For the attack.
There it is, and so he wants Lalo to stay in the prison, I suppose.
Trying to protect his own business by protecting our business.
Yeah, there you go.
That's him trying to help.
He knows nothing of what we are trying to accomplish. Once Salamanca is south of the border, our actions must be unimpeachable. Any reflection on me will not be greeted with kindness.
I love this dynamic. Gus so cold and
Yes?
Mike's just like, all right.
Nacho Varga, he wants out. He's done everything we ask. He held up his end. I think it's time we cut him loose.
I see no reason to give up an asset.
He's the only guy they have running things up here. He disappears, Salamanca operation falls apart.
Better to control the opposition without their knowledge.
You have a gun to his father's head. That doesn't sit with me. You want to keep Varga in for the long run. I don't think fear is a great motivator.
A dog who bites every owner he's had can only be disciplined with a firm hand or put down.
Okay, lovely. So that, you know, now that I think about it, Mike has given advice to so many people in these shows. Walt with the no half measures, you know, fear is not reliable motivator.
Somebody else is taking him over the border.
That it?
Once he's down, that's it, right? He's done.
Just do what you're told. Don't worry about it.
Those two ladies again. They seem happy.
Hungry?
Time for some OJ. He looks like a O.
You want me to try an omelet?
Just the O part. Orange.
Probably the safest thing for my stomach.
Okay.
Yeah, rub it all over yourself.
Relax.
Oh man, I'm an idiot. Ooh. He doesn't like that, I don't think. He flinched. Yeah, there it is. And it looks like piss as well.
Shit. I'm sorry. I guess my stomach's just not ready for this yet.
It's okay.
Ooh, he's looking at the juicer. He's the orange in that blender juice or whatever, I don't know. Skinny. Wow. Yes, PTSD from that, eh? Reminded me of a Hank, you know, El Paso.
I can stand being spoiled, the gentleman I'm going in to see did very little spoiling. I'll come
I'm sorry, not today. It's impossible today. I can't help you. Just wait 45 minutes. I can be there.
Jimmy.
Yeah, you tell them I'm on my way. They're trying to kill his plea deal because his buddy was carrying weed.
Well, okay, so get a continuance. You don't have to do this today.
Oh, this guy's scared out of his mind. I wouldn't feel right leaving him hanging.
Jimmy, look, I know you're lying. And I know something terrible happened in the desert.
Wow. This part up is white.
I'm not insisting or forcing you to tell me. I just want you to know that I'm here for you. And you can tell me. Okay? No judgments.
No judgments. You're right. Something did happen out there. When I was in the desert, I had to drink my own pee. There you go.
She knows about the bullet.
Thought I should come in and prep the Colorado meeting.
Oh, they moved that up to this morning. Staff handled it.
There was no pushback from Boulder City Council?
Staff cleared up the conditional use issue. Everything's moving forward.
Let's go. Steph Curry.
Oh! Okay.
You wanted to write letters to the planning board in Broomfield?
Right. I'll get started on that if you can just... Of course, great.
Damn them triceps.
Minimum required rear setback. Drive-through awning to allow... Strike that to facilitate... 841 North.
Kim, they told me you were out sick today.
Yeah, no, Rich, you free to talk? I just need a minute.
The hourglass logo like the gang members on a stable.
Marcy, can you do me a favor? Copy all the pro bono files and send the originals to my place. Also, it's no rush, but box up my diplomas and photos, please.
Are we moving offices?
I don't want you to worry
Yeah.
about Rich. You'll be reassigned to another partner.
Wait, reassigned?
Thank you, Marcy. Good luck.
Kim,
Oh, Kim.
Mira.
Oh, Kim. Ding, 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 ding.
Tal vez hasta un año.
Fuck's sake.
Después se van a enfrentar.
Well, here we are.
Y mientras Ignacio o cualquiera de los muchachos. Tío, no te pongas así. Todavía quedan muchas jugadas para hacer en contra de Affan. Además, estando en casa, voy a tener el oído de Eladio.
I mean, I called a long time ago, but like... Yeah, it's just... Oh, boy. Bad choice road, eh? Bad choice road.
La familia es todo.
He's angry. He's an angry unicorn. Oh, lovely. Is that a snake on his ear?
Go. The border.
Casa tranquila. Victor.
Snatching defeat from the jaws of victory. I mean, ball in your hand at the goal line. Fumble. No, think of all the kids you'll help learn what not to do when faced with underwhelming odds. It's so embarrassing.
He deserves that, Saul.
Again.
He definitely deserves that. That's... He would have done more than that if that was Saul instead of a bald guy. There's no need for that, but you know what I mean.
Just so you know, I don't think any less of you. You're still a lawyer.
Yeah. He's not getting many other chances to do that, so... He's cool. Oh, but yeah, he's not himself. I mean, first, let's start with his appearance. That's not Saul. Where's the bright green and yellow and red? Come on, fam. That's Mike? That's Mike's car. Right? The red, the lead, yep. Because obviously. Called it.
You said this goes away, so what's the time frame on that?
It's different for different people, I suppose. One day you're gonna wake up, eat your breakfast, brush your teeth, go about your business. And sooner or later, you're gonna realize you haven't thought about it. None of it. And that's the moment. It was them or it was us, cut and dried. They were in the game.
How did he know to find you there?
What about Fred from Travel Wire?
And the family? Yep.
No. There was a lot wrong with what happened there.
Yeah, Lalo. Lalo killed that guy. And for what? Killed that guy, and we're helping him. All this shit. So he can get out of jail and just get away?
It's not the end of the story.
Is something gonna happen to Lalo?
I didn't say that.
What have I gotten myself involved with here?
Friend of the cartel, brother.
We all make our choices. And those choices, they put us on a road. Sometimes those choices seem small, but they put you on the road. You think about getting off.
That's the title.
But eventually you're back on it. And the road we're on led us out to the desert and everything that happened there and straight back to where we are right now.
I can't believe there's like over 1 billion people on this planet. And the only person I have to talk about this to is you.
Well, yeah, you have no idea how lucky you are, actually, Saul. Mike is one wise man. Although today he seems more like Jimmy than Saul. He's acting like Jimmy. He's dressing like Jimmy. I was like, is this the place where you drop the ice cream? Oh, this is where the cousins, the twins, and avocado, did the exchange, right? That well, I remember that well.
You want me to wait?
They'll be here. Really. Go.
You sure?
Yeah. Look, I'll be in touch, man. Hey, that fire you did at Frings, that was good work, man. We're gonna do more. Vas a ver.
Sounds good.
Doesn't want mas. Come on, Lalo. No mas. He's not going, is he? Yeah, he's back. That's not the face of a man who wants to leave.
Take me back up the road.
Oh, because it's the same desert, yeah? I don't know the geography of this place, but I presume that's where they did the exchange and they were heading back, so it's the same area.
Car broke down.
There it is.
6 miles from the pickup? Where is it?
It went off the
Oh, let me out here.
road. That's where it went off? Yeah, because the tire tracks are still there. Well, it's only been a day or maybe 2. I thought it was because the plants all looked like squished. What the? Nothing? That was a pretty big jump, It's fine. Maybe hurt a little. Bullets. The Kim scene earlier, the bullet in the mug, now him. Because the both of them realized something with those shots. Oh, the cinematography. Show not tell. The expressions on these guys' faces. It's so amazing, I swear. Yeah. Nacho's reluctance there, Took a second to get back in the car. Like each and every fucking thing, I swear, it's just... You gotta keep your eyes peeled in this show. Biceps, let's go. And triceps for days.
Go easy, just some soup at first.
I'm okay, Kim, really.
Pour that soup into that bathtub. Sit in it.
What about you? You seem worried, maybe?
He became the pie sitter. What was it called?
No, it's just...
I forgot the word for it.
I quit Schweikart and Coakley, and I gave up Mesa Verde. How about we get some food together?
Wait.
And that's good news. Why? Because now she can be with him. Like, start the thing together. Wexler McGill. Or Goodman, rather, now.
Oh, that helped me to see what's important and what isn't.
Oh, okay.
Then I spent the afternoon at the courthouse with pro bono clients without Mesa Verde hanging over my head. Best afternoon I've had in a long time.
Right, pro bono is wonderful. It is, but
Yeah,
pro
money.
bono means no money. So what's the plan here?
I'll figure it out.
Okay. Leaving Schweikert, I get that. It's the amateur ring toss.
No, it's not. I'm leaving something that makes zero difference in the world to help people who are actually in need.
We all make choices, right? And those choices, they put us on a road. And the road has good choices and it has bad choices. This is a bad choice road.
What are you even talking about?
I'm saying a bad choice.
I told you, Mike's advice.
When you
Oh, lovely.
no,
Because I was leaving failure for success.
it's not different. You believed it was right for you. Of believing this is right for me.
And I'm giving you a reality check. This is too far too fast.
And I'm giving you a reality check. This is really none of your damn business.
Yeah.
Listen to me. Put your phone down, leave it on so I can hear.
So you can hear what?
Do what I said right now. Put it down. Somewhere it can't be seen.
What? What? Oh.
Jimmy.
They had the tracker.
Hey, guys. I come in?
A goal did at the start of the episode. You're protected there, but not here.
Told you he'd be back. Nice!
Cucaracha.
Like it?
I'm sorry. Sorry, you shouldn't do that. It upsets the fish.
Have a seat, guys.
Tim was just stepping out, so.
Nah, she could stay. I mean, she is part of the legal team, right? Hey, relax. Sit down. We're just gonna talk.
Yeah, come on. Be at home.
Sit!
Okay.
He's on to them.
So, tell me what happened. Yeah, when you picked up the money. Walk me through it.
What I told you already.
Yes.
Fine. I picked up the money from your cousins. It was right where you told me it would be. Driving back, my car crapped out. It was about 6 or 7 miles from the pickup site. There's no phone service, so I walked north through the desert all night. Well, I slept a little, but then in the morning, I walked again until I made it to a truck stop. I went,
Kim's scared. So, I mean, I am too.
bought some clothes, and I called a cab. I delivered the money. Took them a couple hours to count it. Usual rigmarole, and then I saw you.
Tell me again.
What?
Tell me again.
Oh.
I picked up the money from those two fine gentlemen. My car broke down after about, just 10 minutes. There was no phone service, and I was afraid to hitchhike because of how much money was. And I ran out of water, so I had to drink my own pee. A lot of it. So you wanted details, there you go. And then I finally made it to a truck stop. I called a cab, and I waited, and then he took me directly to the courthouse. I paid your bail, and I got you out. I'm not sure what you're looking for here, but there you go.
Tell me again.
I just want to hear the story.
One more time.
Lalo, this is exactly what he told me, so if you could just... Shh.
I just like to hear the story. I paid a lot of money for that story, so I think I can hear it as much as I want.
Don't do that. He's gonna do that.
Tell me again.
picked up 2 big bags of money. $7 million.
2 heavy bags that you paid me to get. I drove my car, and about 10 minutes later,
my car's engine went. I tried to fix it, but it was overheated or something.
so I walked north through the desert. I walked and I walked and I walked.
Those heavy bags. I walked and I walked and I walked, and I finally made it to a truck stop. And I went right to the bathroom, and I stuck my head under the faucet, and I bought a giant pack of energy drinks. And I called a taxi, and I waited. I don't know what the problem is, but can she leave here? She doesn't need to be here. She had nothing to do with it. It was me. It was all me.
It was all you, huh?
Yeah.
What'd you do, Saul?
Whatever you think I did. I don't really know. She
I saw your car.
Okay.
You push it in a ditch?
A what?
Did you push it in a ditch?
No, that was Mike.
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Well, I mean, you either did or you didn't, so, which one is it?
I don't know what you want. Do you want the money back? Because it's in a bag in the other room. You can take it.
I just want what happened.
I told you what happened.
Did you?
Look, okay.
Are you kidding me with this?
Kim,
Do you know what he did for you? $7 million of your money. He hauled it across a goddamn desert without 1 penny missing. And he got you out of jail for a murder that, let's face it, you're definitely guilty of. He did everything you asked and went way beyond what any other lawyer would ever do. So
Move out of the way. Doesn't have a clear shot.
I found his car in a ravine. Bullet holes on the side. So, I'm just waiting to hear how that happened.
bullet holes. That's it. Look, I don't know what it's like where you're from, but here in New Mexico, you leave a soda can out, someone's taking a shot at it. That's what you're on about. You don't think it's possible a couple of yahoos with guns shot up a piece of junk car and then rolled it down in a ditch? End of story? What kind of operation are you running, anyway? Tell me. Because I think I know why you sent him to do this job. It's obvious. You have no one else you can trust. Right?
Yeah.
Sent some lawyer through the desert with your $7 million? No offense, but you need to get your house in order.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really. If you don't trust your men with your money, you have bigger problems than if you trust Saul Goodman.
That's true.
And for the record, he doesn't lie. Not to me, not to his clients. He's telling you the truth. But next time you have a bunch of money and no one you can trust, leave him out of it, okay? Try a wire transfer. Try a shell company or you've heard of the Cayman Islands, right? Jesus, get your shit together and stop torturing the one man who went through hell to save your ass.
Double barrel. All right. And scene. Whoa, okay. Oh, Kim. Nacho's there too.
What now?
Mexico.
Finally.
Back to the same place?
Change of plans. Come on, Ignacio, go. We got a long way ahead of us.
Change of plans how? That's the end. Oh. I think she said about things getting shot, by the way, is so true. I've never been to New Mexico, but like, just in general, I don't think it's special to New Mexico. That's a thing anywhere. I'd definitely shoot it. If it's out in the, nowhere in the middle of a desert or something, then. Okay, that was one ridiculous episode. That ending was so intense. I mean, yeah, it was so good, so tense. And it's that thing, that I said before as well, is that just the expressions of these people alone are enough to tell the stories. You don't even know what. For most of this episode, really, we didn't get like exactly what was going on, but we just saw events taking place. We didn't hear much dialogue of the actual events. We saw things, and well, I just knew what it meant. And this show, I've said it before, and I'm going to say it again. This show has to be a perfect example of show, not tell. And this episode smashed it. Mike calling Jimmy or Saul, Kim looking over at Jimmy, Nacho looking over, not at the camera, but over the camera when Lalo asked him to, change of plans, let's go back. Not there at the end, but at the start when they're waiting for the cousins. Lalo looking out in the, across the border, waiting for the cousins. His expressions changing. You just knew. He didn't say anything. He didn't do anything. You just knew what they were thinking. All of them. The bullet hole, Kim looking through the cup. Then Lalo looking through the car. And that angle, that camera angle, exactly the same. You see their eye in there. Because that's how she figured out something more than what Saul is telling happened. And that's how Lalo figured out something more than what Saul said happened. Unbelievable. So good. Mike panicking while on the phone as well. Like, that's Mike. Does he ever panic? Driving so quickly, and then the sniper. How easy Lalo is when he's inside the house. It's like Lalo's at his own place and Jimmy and Kimmy are at his place. They're the guests. Relax. Sit down. Tell me again. Tell me what happened. Tell me again. Shut up! Remind me of Skylar. Oh my goodness. And then now another thing that I thought was quite interesting as well. I actually wrote it down here. Oh, I wrote about the juicer as well. Him getting the PTSD and the blender, making those noises and sort of freaking him out. That was the same blender that he bought to get out of Davison, Maine, right? Wow. Amazing how, what you think you're doing and what you think what you'll be using that thing that you're buying for, and then what it's used for a year or so later, but the storytelling, I noticed a couple of things there. So he asks him again, and I was thinking, why is he doing that? And then it wasn't until Saul switched his stories a little bit that I realized what's happening. When he told the story the second time, it was the same exact story that he told the first time. 6 or 7 miles, north, blah, blah, blah. Didn't want to risk it, so on and so forth. When he tells him, tell me again, and then the boom, by the way, that was, oh my God, my heart was going to explode. And he looks over at Kim, and Kim looks over at him. And that's when I think he realizes what I realized, but I realized after he tells that story. So if that was me, I would have been fucked. But good on Saul for realizing what happened. When you prepare something, every time you tell it, it's going to be the exact same because you prepared it. You planned it. You wrote it. It's a story. You're just narrating. When something actually happens and you're just telling it, it'll be different every time you tell it. Every time it'll be different. Not the whole story, but the little tiny details will be different. And I realized that the moment he says, I drove for 10 minutes instead of 5 to 6 miles, I'm like, oh, okay. basically the same thing. Okay. And each time then he kept telling the story, he kept changing a couple of details, or rather not changing but adding to it. And Kim obviously knew about the bullet hole, and she knew that something happened, shots fired. And so then she probably has been thinking about this for quite some time. And so I guess in a way she was ready for it as well, because she's already been thinking, because Saul wasn't telling her what has actually happened. So she, this whole time, probably was thinking about what has actually happened. Where did the bullet holes come from? What happened, right? If the car broke down, he just left it. He didn't go back for it, do you know what I mean, to get it. What happened? And so she probably had a lot of that already in her mind. And then when she sees what's happening, and I think she picks up on it, and then Lalo tells him, like, okay, this happened. And then she's immediately like, what, really? That's what you're worried about? Bullets in the middle of nowhere? And I mean, if you tell me, I'd believe it, because like I said, it happens everywhere. Well, most places, I think. Well, where I come from, it happens quite a lot. I mean, that's the whole reason why Mike's plan with the shoe and the trailers over the border, right? When he was working for Los Perros Hermanos, he wanted to take the delivery over. Gus wanted to take over. So what did Mike do? He just started shooting in the air, and the guys got down. They were like, oh, no, it's just a middle of nowhere, whatever. It's just some stray bullets. They just continued on, you know? So, like, it happens there, and it also happens in many other places, I'm sure. So it's something that you can very easily believe. And in the face of Lalo, I mean, we saw how scared she was when she looks over at Jimmy and says, Jimmy, right? When Jimmy's on the phone, she sees Lalo at the other end of the door. And then she just, let's go, and action. And she's in performance mode. And then as soon as he leaves, starts shaking. Swear to God, she's such a goddamn good actress. And as a character, of course, Lalo is completely right. Absolutely 100% right. Jimmy went way above his level with Kim, that is. Marrying Kim. Good job, man. And Kim was absolutely spot on as well. Like, you had no one to trust, really. You're in this business, you have no one to trust. I suppose this would be the kind of business where you have few people to trust, but it's the truth. He had no one to trust, which is why he came to Saul, you know? And he did do a great thing for him. He did go through a lot to get him this money, and he did fight a really good case for him in the court as well. He got him out. Like, he went way beyond, above and beyond what he needed to do, and he did it. So, like, everything was so spot on. And the beautiful thing about it is that each of them, they did not discuss this, but they were thinking about it. And they just came up with it and sort of just brought it all together on the spot. I mean, yes, I think there was, like I said, because they had been thinking previously about it, what happened, and seeing the bullet holes and everything. So they've already been thinking about it, sort of brainstorming it, but just delivering it on the spot with no practice like that. I mean, they smash it out of the park. And she did that. It kind of reminded me of what she did with Kevin as well. You know, when she said, okay, we cannot continue a relationship like this because we tell you one thing and you do another. This is not how it's going to work. She sort of snaps at him, right? And Kevin's like, yep, you're right. You're absolutely right. So yeah. That was an incredible episode. I cannot wait to see the next one. And if you cannot see the next episode either, well, link in the description to my Patreon where the next episode is available right now. Check it out. Thank you so much, every single one of you, for supporting me all this time. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, have a nice